The school in question where the incident happened is the Vibgyor School, and the PRO of Vibgyor School, Vinod Nair, is there tonight with us. And we have Nupur Sharma, who's a member of the National Executive of the Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha. Remember, the BJP Students' Union has been picking up this case very strongly. Priyanka Chaturvedi of the Congress Party, whose Chief Minister first slept through the debate and then asked the reporter why this should be the only news story. She's with us today, and Ranjana Kumari, Director of the Center for Social Research. I'll be joined by Rupali Das and Vandana, who are parents from the school, in some time. My first question is to Vinod Nair of Vibgyor. I'm very, very glad that your school has gathered the courage to come out and speak, because you've kept boycotting, television debates on the story. You tried to wash your hands of this whole incident. Now, Mr. Nair, you should not have tried to wash your hands of the incident, right? Would you begin by saying that when this incident happened, you tried to wash your hands of the incident, and that was a wrong thing to do, Mr. Nair, after the rape of this young child in your school premises?
Thank you, Arnab. Thank you, Arnab. I completely and totally deny what you're saying, because that is not what we did at all. In fact, quite contrary to that, from the day that the incident was brought to our notice by the police and not by the parents at all, the police walked into our school, and from that day, CCTV camera footage from over almost 100 cameras that we have installed in the school corridors.
Don't tell me what you did.
To them. All the
don't tell me what you did. I'm telling you what you did not do. You tried to cover it up, the whole incident, by providing first aid. You didn't go to the police despite having reportedly examined the child post the incident. You did not report a sexual assault of a child, which is an offence under POSCO. You could be arrested for that. The incident happens in the detention room of your school.
Are you saying, are you accusing the school of doing this? Then you should get your facts right. You're talking absolute wrong
you didn't launch any inquiry into the missing.
I'm sorry, you have to let me speak.
Mr. Nair, 1 minute. Mr. Nair, first of all, Mr. Nair, first of all, you are the guilty party in this case, so calm down. No one say Mr. Nair.
Either you let me speak,
Mr. Nair,
look, I'll
tell you one thing.
I'm not going to sit over here and just have you accusing.
So I'll tell you one thing, Mr. Nair.
Let me speak.
Mr. Nair, first of all, stop shouting, then we'll talk, right? Have a civilized conversation. Lower the volume of your voice.
No, I mean, somebody has to be heard. If they have to be heard, they have to shout louder than you, Arnab.
Mr. Nair,
so what can one do?
You see, I'll tell you one thing, Mr. Nair.
Yes,
if
Mr.
After
Arnab.
what has happened in this case.
No, are you going to tell me what it is, or should I first tell you what it is?
Mr. Nair, first of all, I would request you to tell. I'll tell you one thing.
Then there has to be a point of view.
Now, Mr. Nair, just want to caution you that after what has happened and after the terrible manner in which your school has conducted yourself, I will not take this fake show of aggression.
I can't hear you.
Typically, it usually happens to people when they choose not to hear. I will not take this fake show of aggression. So first you behave yourself, and then we'll come back to you. I'll come back to you when you agree to behave yourself. Parents are going to speak to you. You'll have to listen to them. But Mr. Nair, if you're on the program, you'll have to first learn to behave yourself and end that shameless show of aggression. Nupur Sharma and Priyanka Chaturvedi, my question to you is,
if you are going to be doing
my question to you is, Mr. Nair, please just hold yourself. Right? Hold yourself back. The parents will come. They'll ask you questions, unless you want to run away before that. Nupur Sharma and Priyanka Chaturvedi.
Sure.
Priyanka Chaturvedi, Rahul Gandhi sleeps in Parliament during the price rise debate. Siddaramaiah, your Chief Minister, sleeps during a debate on this incident in the Assembly. I'm sure you've seen the pictures. Then after that, when he is asked by a reporter what he thinks of this whole incident, and there are pictures of your Chief Minister sleeping during the debate, he asks the reporter, is this the only news that you are having? Isn't that sickening?
Okay.
No, isn't that sickening that he did that? Would you use the word sickening? My question is very, very specific. Do you think your Chief Minister has behaved in a sickening manner? And the word I use is sickening. You agree or disagree that his behavior was sickening?
Okay, now can I answer your question? You put two questions across to me. The first about him sleeping, he's categorically denied that. We might keep
Even Rahul
that
Gandhi
up,
denied sleeping.
No, can I please? No, you cannot be comparing the Chief Minister and
Why?
Rahul Gandhi. You
They are
cannot
both
keep
human
bringing
beings.
Rahul Gandhi into every conversation. No, Arnav, you cannot be bringing
They are both
Rahul Gandhi into
political
every
leaders who have been
conversation
caught
just to hit-
sleeping. What's wrong with that?
No, we can talk about the Chief Minister of Karnataka.
They have been caught in two situations sleeping. Why do you take such righteous objection whenever I speak of Rahul Gandhi? Who is Rahul Gandhi?
No,
Royalty?
it is not an objection.
Rahul Gandhi is royalty.
No, one second. It's not about loyalty.
No, why do you take
It's
such
about
righteous
what
objection? I
purpose is
repeat
this-
it.
what
Rahul Gandhi
purpose
was
is
caught
this-
sleeping and the
no,
Chief
what
Minister was
purpose
caught
is
sleeping
this
on two
comparison
important
serving this
issues on two
debate,
occasions.
Arnab? What purpose is this entire equivalence serving this debate? Is
No,
my
why do you
question
get
to
so upset if
Now,
anybody
secondly,
compares
when you
anyone to
talk
Rahul
about-
Gandhi for the right or
I'm
wrong
not-
reasons?
I'm not getting upset. I'm not getting
Is
upset.
Rahul Gandhi
I'm
royalty?
simply wanting to know, are we wanting to debate this issue? Or
No,
are
I
we
want to know whether
wanting
your
to
Chief
digress
Minister
this into
behaved in a
various other
sickening
issues?
manner when he said, is this the only news that you are
No,
having?
you know what? See, I'll tell you one thing, and very categorically, any comment with regards to rape which tries to belittle the incident is absolutely sickening, whether it comes from the Chief Minister of, other states, whether it comes from Home Minister of Madhya Pradesh, whether it comes from...
So the Congress
Mustafa Singh
spokesperson
Yadav, whether
says
it comes
on
from other
Newshour
states.
tonight that the Chief
And
Minister
also-
was behaved in a
and
sickening manner.
also I'd
I am
like to
glad
mention
that
here,
the
I
first
also-
time a Congress
No, can I-
spokesperson has admitted that their party's Chief Minister behaved in a sickening manner. Nupur Sharma, should
No,
we
I'm
leave it there?
sorry.
You have described the Chief Minister's
Arnab,
behavior as sickening.
Arnab,
Didn't you just do that? Didn't you just describe the Chief Minister's
Arnab,
behavior as
listen,
sickening,
you
or you're
have
doing
to
another
just-
U-turn?
This is no, listen, this is nothing to do with U-turns. It's about, very honestly saying here, when we talk about rape, nothing can be...
I don't want you to talk in some general manner. What do you mean when we talk about rape?
No, I
What do you mean when we talk about rape? I'm not talking about rape.
No, when you
I am
talk
talking...
about- no, when you
I am
are
not... Don't
asking
talk in a
questions,
generalized manner.
let
Nupur
their
Sharma, let's
actions
get into the
speak.
debate here.
No,
No, don't
let
talk in a
the
generalized
actions
manner. I'm not
speak.
talking
His
about rape in a
actions
general
have
manner.
spoken.
I am
His
talking
actions
here
have spoken.
about the rape of a
There is
6-year-old
nothing
girl
general. I'm talking
inside the
specific
premises of a
regards to
school,
Karnataka.
and there are allegations that the school tried to hush it up by not reporting it. I'm not talking about some general incident. You can be on
Even
some
I'm
general
not talking
planet.
about
I'm not.
anything general.
I'm talking about a
Chief
specific
Minister's
incident.
actions
Nupur
with regards
Sharma.
to this particular
Nupur
case.
Sharma.
Arnab,
I don't
has he
think you're
taken
prevaricating
action?
tonight.
Yes, he has.
Nupur Sharma.
Has he taken decisive action?
Nupur
Yes,
Sharma.
he has.
No, your Chief Minister says this is the only news. Yes, this is the only news because it took 6 days. It took 6 days. It took 6 days. Don't tell me about action.
By the action he has taken.
What action? It took 6 days of massive citizen protests on the streets of Bangalore before your police forces woke up to make an arrest.
We had people under arrest.
It took 6 days.
For these episodes.
It took 6 days of massive protests on the streets of Bangalore before.
While we have other states which are still, facing high
I'll tell you one
rape
thing.
crimes.
Arnab, I want to get in here, please. Arnab, please, let me get in here. What is actually sickening is when you actually try, as a school, you try and question the mental abilities of a 6-year-old. If there was any sort of question on the mental abilities of a 6-year-old, you would have not given her admission in the first place into a top-notch school, as they like to call themselves. That's sickening. What is sickening is that the Chief Minister from the Congress party is not only dozing off, but downplaying the entire issue by comparing a 6-year-old's rape to a case or a news case. I'm sorry, a rape is not simply a news piece. It's more than that. It's such an important, urgent issue which you are refusing to address, and all you're trying to do is there no other news you have? It's highly insensitive, and I would like to actually ask all these Congress people, don't you have kids at home? A 6-year-old has been raped, and look at what the school has been trying to do, downplaying the incident by questioning the mental abilities of the child. I mean, come on, wake up, guys. I think the time is now apt to not defend what is the indefensible. Please, Priyanka, I did not interfere. I did not interrupt you. Please allow me to complete. Please allow me to complete, Priyanka. Priyanka, please allow me to complete. This is not the time to politicize the issue. You're trying to defend the indefensible. I hope you realize that. You're trying to defend the indefensible. Your Chief Minister compared a 6-year-old's rape as a news piece. That's highly insensitive. Do you actually understand the gravity of the situation?
Parents requesting you all not to jump into this entire debate, but you all have been hell-bent on politicizing it.
What politicizing? No, Miss Priyanka Chaturvedi. Miss Chaturvedi, I think, Miss Chaturvedi, even if you want to protect your party. Now, one second. I'm getting Ranjana Kumari also into this. Mr. Siddaramaiah asks, is this the only news? Yes, it is the only news. It is the only news. Because the police, which is under the state government, takes the child after 6 o'clock for questioning, which is against the law, and continues to question the traumatized victim despite her repeatedly expressed will to go back home. It's sickening. And it is the only news. And Priyanka Chaturvedi, you are a young educated woman. Ask Siddaramaiah why this is the only news. It's only news because it is this police force that did not inform the Child Welfare Committee under Section 19(6) of the POSCO Act, which directs within 24 hours of the registration of an FIR in a case of this nature. He asks, is the only news? Priyanka Chaturvedi, it's only news. Because there is an allegation that the police force delayed in filing the FIR because they had no clue what section, under what sections they should file the case. That's why. No, don't do this, Miss Chaturvedi. You tell your chief minister, to behave himself the next time he speaks to journalists and to the people.
Arnab, you need to listen to me.
No, Miss Chaturvedi, you need to ask your chief minister to resign. You need to have the courage to ask your chief minister to resign, and if you don't have that courage, say so tonight. Ranjana Kumari, coming back into the debate. Ranjana Kumari.
Yes, I think let me say something.
Ranjana Kumari is joining the debate.
I just want to
question your integrity. Does that mean
let me say why this is the news and why it is so shameful. So shameful. Priyanka, bear me out, Priyanka, listen to me. I think this is the only news because your chief minister or Mr. Rahul Gandhi are very upset when Rahul Gandhi is brought into this whole debate. But neither he is worried about growing prices, so he doesn't care. Neither the chief minister is worried about 6-year-olds and all safety and security matters in the state, so he is dozing off. So it's nothing new. This is arrogance of power. This is what has led to, he can transfer the chief police officer from the state, but people will transfer him soon. The moment the election comes, he should realize that, because what he's doing is, he's neither got anybody booked from the school, the principal has not been booked, he as a chief minister of the state has not taken his education minister to the task, that why it is that the schools are, and especially private schools are allowed to function in the manner with high-handedness that they are functioning. Why the way police, the school behaved towards the people who were protesting. I think these are why the state got lathi charge done on the people who were protesting. I think all kinds of things
and
needs
Ranjana
much
Kumari,
more explanation from the chief minister.
Ranjana Kumari, there are parents. No,
Ranjana,
one minute. I have Rupali Das and Vandana joining us.
No lathi charge on parents.
One second.
Ranjana, this is Vandana.
Vandana and Rupali Das, good evening. One second. Just
pushing.
One second.
Pushing people is, amounts to that.
No, gentlemen, I want to speak to the parents now at this stage. I want to speak to the parents.
Vandana calling as a parent.
That is the difference.
Yes, please.
Yes, Ranjana, please don't politicize this. This is only the parents were not being given lathi charge. The ADVP people and the whatever local political for their own mileage, they have done this. So you cannot say that the people were, we parents representing, I can defy that. No, they were not done.
For me, the issue is important, Vandana. And I'm not taking any political side. I'm not in any political party. There is no reason for me to take any political side, Vandana. I'm not at all in any political party. But I'm saying the state's response, the chief minister's answering and,
Ranjana, let the parents speak. Let the parents speak.
Okay.
From the very first day, we have been requesting everyone not to give it a political angle, because this is much, much beyond politics. Yes, there is a child, it has happened to her and she is in trauma. Things are under investigation. Have you ever thought of the other children of the same school? Yeah, everybody.
People are asking them questions like anything. Have you ever seen questions like, have you ever seen anything like this particular person in your school? Are you guys really punished in this way? Is there a real dark room? A 6-year-old child, a 5-year-old child coming to a parent and asking, Mama, what is the meaning of rape? Do you understand what is going on actually?
See, the way it is being politicized and the way it has been taken to the media, it's not the right way. Please, this is something you have to discuss. Yes, the police has to work. Yes, Arotkar being transferred is a question in each of our parents, why at this point? But we really hope Reddy, who has come in his place, he would take all the efforts to solve this. We want the culprits to be penalized. If management is involved, yes, penalized.
Now, Rupali Das and Vandana, this incident is very serious because it raises questions about what a school does and what a school is supposed to do. Now, the founder of this school was very quick to say that the management has nothing to do with the incident. Now, I find it very strange that the management have nothing to do with the incident when this incident happens within school hours, in a room which is in the premises of the school, where allegedly the student was sent by the school authorities as part of punishment from class. I don't know, but we have the PRO of the school with us today, Rupali and Vandana, and I want to know from you, one second.
Asking since Wednesday.
Yeah, please, what do you think about the school and the management and the way they responded? Because they say we have done nothing wrong. 1 minute, sir, Mr. Nair, hear from the parents. 1 second, hear from Rupali and Vandana. I want to hear from them what they think about the way the management dealt with it initially.
None of the things that you're saying have happened, Arnab. None of the things that you're saying have happened, and you have completely and totally wrong information, and I find it appalling that a man of your stature and rank of your stature does not verify
Mr. Nair, on the 17th of July 2014, Mr. Nair, first of all, let me tell you, if you are embarrassed at what the founder chairman of Vibgyor International has said on the management's involvement on the case on the 17th of July, then you should go and ask him.
That a person of your stature
Mr. Nair,
these wild allegations without having any confirmation of a single fact.
Mr. Nair, Mr. Nair, I know that you probably, I know you are paid by the school management and I know you have to parrot their line.
What about a school
but Mr. Nair,
how does that make a difference?
Mr. Nair, I know that you have to parrot the line of the school management, but please, I'll tell you, after what has happened, I warned you earlier today, bad behavior on your part. Bad behavior on your part will not be taken well. You are representing an institution that has been irresponsible in this manner. So you please listen to the parents now. I am now going to reduce your volume so the parents can come in. Rupali Das and Vandana. Yes, Rupali Das and Vandana.
Mr. Nair and Arnab. Yes, Mr. Nair and Arnab, I want to say that we were at the meeting when the management, Mr. Rustam, had come forward and spoke in front of all, and also amidst of the selected parents. We both are one of them who were there, and I would say, he said if this happened in the school and it is proven, he is going to support in his full form. But yes, I do agree with Arnab that management was sitting in Mumbai, but the school was operating here, the teachers were there, the supporting staff were there. As a first, even as a humanitarian basis, they should have taken to the police on the first case and filed a case then and there. So at least the 8 days, 10 days gap for this little child wouldn't have taken that much time.
Let us speak,
now,
Mr. Nair, please keep quiet.
When a normal child,
the point is,
when a normal person in a rape case, which I was said, it takes time to identify where the thing happened and the person who has been identified. This should have taken way before by the school. That, at least from the authorities, I would expect that kind of a courtesy. Leaving those things apart, whatever mistake done, but our agenda is the school should not be affected.
Miss Rupali and Miss Vandana, Miss Rupali and Miss Vandana, please understand one thing, that the reason we are discussing these issues is because this goes far beyond the Vibgyor school. So let us not look at it only from the point of view of Vibgyor school should not be affected. It is nobody's interest or business. We are not interested beyond the point in Vibgyor school, though I think the management behaved in a most reprehensible and irresponsible manner. But this is not about Vibgyor school. people who represent educational institutions, especially on television, like Mr. Nair, who seems to be illiterate about the facts, should know that there are security and safety guidelines put out by the Ministry of Education which puts the onus of student safety on the school management. The managements are not aware of it. I mean, what are schools? Are schools only there for money making? Is there no responsibility on the safety and security of children? So an incident like this happens and the school looks the other way and has to be forced to come out and acknowledge its responsibilities? Was a child punished and sent to a detention room at 11 o'clock or not? Was a child sent to a detention room or not? Is this where the incident happened?
Yes.
Is there a responsibility of the school to answer who was manning the detention room? Is the detention room not within the premises of the school? How does the school wash its hands of the incident? Did the child come home on the regular school bus at 3:30 p.m. or not? Our information tells us the school maintains they did not know where the child was between 11 a.m. when she was punished from class and 3:30 p.m. when she got onto the school bus. If she was within the school, whose business? Whose business is it to know where the child is?
Nonsense.
And Mr. Nair, I'll tell you one thing. You have no idea about the responsibility that you have. And if people like you believe that schools are only there for money making, you need to review. And your arrogance tonight shows me that you have been sent on television to try and, push your way through this discussion. You have no sensitivity for the manner in which parents across the entire country find people like you and managements like your schools irresponsible. It is not without reason that parents come out, people are protesting. Forget the politics of it. No responsibility tomorrow. Hospitals and schools have no responsibility towards those who they are supposed to do a service to. Ranjana Kumari is responding to you. Ranjana Kumari.
Okay, Mr. Nair is very irresponsible. He does not know how to really put his point forward because he knows that school is wrong. He knows that school has made the mistake. And also we are questioning the total school administration system in Karnataka. We are saying what the school is doing because does his school have 25% representation of the parents in the board? I want to also ask the parents, are they on the board? Second thing, did they really...
Let the parents speak. Let the parents speak. Let the parents speak. Yes, Vandana and Rupali are responding to you. Yes, Vandana and Rupali. Vandana and Rupali are responding to that question. Vandana and Rupali.